Salute, this is Jeff.
This is David.
And we're playing Doom 64. This is level 2.
Okay.
So coming off of the last video,
Yeah.
we did a little bit of hectic.
Little bit.
That super hard.
Yeah.
Super hard level.
Yeah, really.
Level 2 here, a little bit easier. Yeah, a little bit easier. We're not using cheat codes, even
Right.
though we got them. You cannot save the cheat codes you get from hectic.
You have to re-earn them every time.
Re-earn them, yes. Mega armor.
Is
Mega
that
armor will give you
secret
200.
No.
No, it's not secret. Mega armor will give you 200 health. It works the same way as it does in good old Doom 2. Hey, look, I got the light amplification goggles. As you can tell, everything is super bright now.
It's totally bright. It's
you can
blinding.
see everything. It's blinding. It's not.
No,
being
it's
sarcastic.
Yeah,
It's
still
I
pretty
wasn't
hard to
being
see.
serious when I said that.
I wasn't either. I don't know if you can tell.
I think I could tell.
Now, what is that shooting at us?
That's an imp. Again, we did actually see an imp in the first level, but it was right at the end.
You got a backpack. Talk about that.
Yes. Like quickly ignore my ignorance. Backpack will double the maximum ammo you can carry for all of your weapons, which is really good because then you can hold 100 shotgun shells, for instance.
Right.
Which is good because shotgun is your main weapon here. For, most of the game actually. You can do most of your damage from the super shotgun, but we'll see that in the next level.
Exactly.
So this is a puzzle, a sort of example of the scripting system that exists in Doom 64.
I mean, wait, there's a super shotgun?
Spoilers. Yeah, I know, right? I'm ruining everything.
You're ruining it all.
Also, there's other enemies.
Oh, dang, man.
I don't want to get too far ahead. But
Next, you're going to tell me there are flying skulls.
I didn't say that. You said that. Okay? I didn't say that. For the record, I didn't say that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So anyways.
Yeah.
It's a
Scripting sequence.
Yes, it's scripting. Like I mentioned this a little bit more in depth during the hectic video.
Right.
But basically, it adds a nice little change of pace to the standard Doom engine, and this is its own thing. It's a proper sequel to Doom. It's all new levels or all new.
Wow.
Fortunately, that is non-fatal.
What?
I know you'd think it would be, but it's not.
Huh.
So all new enemies, all new weapons, all new levels. Although I guess technically the weapons themselves are the same kinds of weapons, and the enemies are the same kinds of enemies.
They've just been redrawn.
Yeah, but all of them are redrawn. They're new sprites and so forth, which makes it super unique. The other thing that makes Doom 64 unique is of course the soundtrack. The soundtrack for the original Doom, which is of course a rockin' heavy metal inspired soundtrack by Bobby Prince, who's very good at, let's say, evoking popular songs without
plagiarizing them?
although some of them are pretty close. Yeah, pretty close. But this does not have the same metal edge to it. It's instead industrial ambient or dark ambient.
I would like to point out those guys are invisible.
They
right?
are partially invisible.
Okay.
Actually, mostly invisible.
Okay,
Yeah, they're
'cause
called specters. Those are functionally identical to regular pink demons.
Yeah.
They're also from Doom 2 or
Right.
Doom as well. Although the transparency effect here makes it very hard to see, and in a game that is already super dark.
Yeah.
Super duper dark. Hey, we get a new weapon. This is a
chain gun. It's actually not really a chain gun.
Really, that's interesting, David. Go on.
Chain gun refers to the fact that it uses a chain and a mechanical system to eject and chamber every round, similar to the heavy machine guns you'd see on battleships or on top of tanks and such. Auto cannons, think along that line. Whereas
Surprise enemies.
Oh, what? Whereas the chain gun, or what's used here, is actually closer to a minigun, though miniguns don't.
It is a miniature gun.
It is a miniature gun, which is
another example of some scripting in action.
Ooh.
A little crusher. Sort of the main feature of this level is this crusher here. Now you're locked in this room. You can't go out there and get crushed to death, unfortunately.
Oh.
But what it's doing is pounding the ground in, so it's opening up a new area. Again, super dark. It's not super obvious. Just trust me on that one.
Right.
We're also going to pick up a berserk pack over here.
Yay.
There we go.
Punch dudes harder.
Yes. You'll get a 10 times bonus damage to your punching, and it'll cause giving on certain areas.
Exactly.
But also, it'll refill your health to 100 if you're below 100. We saw that in Hectic, but anyways.
But the chain gun in this game is actually a lot closer to Gatling gun, minigun in construction and concept. But as I was going to say, they wouldn't actually have air-cooled barrels, which is what the holes around in the barrels are for, exactly. Because, well, they wouldn't have air-cooled barrels, they just wouldn't look like that. If you really want a better idea of the real-world analog of that gun, if you've ever seen the first Predator movie...
and who hasn't? And if not, what's wrong with you?
Exactly. Okay. Even I've seen that, and I don't watch movies.
You don't even watch movies.
But yeah, and you saw Jesse Ventura?
Yeah.
Jesse Ventura using that. Now,
he's the one who used
even though that's a comically inaccurate depiction of how someone would carry a minigun, because that backpack he had was barely big enough for the battery that would run it, that's what, in effect, we're using.
It runs off his manliness.
It does.
Sure that
it does.
It's a legitimate tactic in guerrilla warfare.
It's a legitimate tactic in all warfare.
Or a legitimate tactic if you're, like, piloting the logon or something. That reference is accurate.
Yeah.
Laugh at me.
I don't know it, though.
Watch that.
I should. I
awesome.
Know, apparently.
Best. Ruin other mecha anime. All mecha anime.
All mecha anime. But I don't know. Gundam is so good.
Oh, I believed you.
I really liked Gundam when I was a kid.
I don't really have an opinion on Gundam. Again, I don't really have a huge... I don't watch much mecha anime. It's basically just Razafon and Xenosaga.
Yeah.
And that's basically mecha anime.
It is.
Yeah. Terraformer is finished. 100% kills.
Didn't know that was the
level.
Name.
Well, it's the Terraformer was the thing that was...
No secrets.
I guess that's what they're trying to say about the thing that was pounding around in. I think that's what they're going with on that one.
Oh, okay.
But the next level is main engineering. But we'll see that next time.